Test, test. Buy that. All right, we gotta get some stuff set up here. Let's go with this. We need to fix that. Okay. Down our chat box. Here. All right, what else? Let's check the, let's see, game screen. That looks fine. Lost it. Give me that. Good. Weird how I have to adjust the color manually and resolution with the capture card. Otherwise, it just looks gray. That looks much better. I'll have to remember that setting. I just do property. $20 to $2100 full range. Okay. With that, look half bad actually, considering. Yeah, that's a little bright. So that we can tone down the brightness a little bit if we need to. All right, what are we doing? Start by do a little shiny flyover. Shiny flyover to start it out. Not done any shiny hunting on these Porygon2s yet. Don't really need them, but we may tonight just to do it. To see what shiny hunting looks like on the Switch too. Find a good spot for it. This is a hole. That's not too bad. So many spawns. I would venture to say once we get a sandwich going, you get the 60 knockouts, there's probably just going to be an insane amount of shinies popping up. Might even break our record. Oh, like it's on the mountainside. We'll pass on that one. Ghastly. Well, Murkrow. That could be fun. I don't think we have a shiny Murkrow. Check this one. Check this one. Wait, fix this. Right there, that'll work. And these are up top. Actually, this would be way better in here. So bright. Okay, let's try to turn that down. Properties. Video. Video, let's see, brightness. Right there. Go with that for a bit. Part, excuse me, can I have a shiny mouse stick, please? Like, really? I don't even have one, so sorry, I can't help you there. But we do have a shiny Porygon2, right there. Nice little quick shiny hit. What's about shiny haunted? You mean haunter? Is that what you meant to say? Don't believe I've got any Ghastlies either. Or Haunters, rather. Another one I've not really shiny hunted. Alright, this looks like a pretty good spot. This will be fun. Go middle. I need to figure out what... What is the sandwich for normal type Pokemon? Normal is tofu. It was had a bad feeling about that. Worst sandwiches to make. X. All right. One of these, one of that, one of that. 2 of those. Let's stack one of the biggest sandwiches in the game. I don't think I have a Haunter. I'll check for you as soon as we get this. Well, that was a terrible placement. And that knocked it off. Great. That's right. We'll still get shiny power out of this. All right, let's take a look. Shiny search. Nope, nothing on that. Nothing on Haunter, assuming you mean Haunter. I don't know anything called Haunted. Ghastly. Nope, sorry. I need to shiny hunt those apparently for some reason. I've never done so. Where's all the Porygons? Here they go. You gotta run around and rub room. The best way to shiny hunt. Make sure I don't lose count this time like I always do. This is fun. Almost halfway there. And that's halfway. 3. And 5. All right, about 20 more. I haven't seen a shiny yet. This many spawns. Granted, I mean, we had the one we spawned in, but that was it. Alright. Make that 50. Or take a couple. Green. 4. Alright, that's 60. Do a few more for good measure. Alright. That's it. Nice and quick. Oh, it's a Rabska. I was like, what am I looking at? What is this giant pink ball? Red ball. Whatever. I always sit here and drive in circles for fun until we get some shiny spawns. It's an entire Pride Alliance. How are there no shinies in all that? There's so many. Even a couple spawns on that side of the wall. Can I get over there? Can't get back. Rowlet. What is this? The music in this game. I'm awfully quiet here. Alright, yes, stop syncing for a second. Options. There's no music in this area, maybe? Turn it up all the way. We'll barely hear it. Him back there, bring in Blissey. Kind of like our master catcher. I don't know what to think about these spawns. These are mostly everything else instead of what's in the actual outbreak. Picnic here? Oh, we can. Look at this. Just chuck the Pokemon off the wall. The miming of the mime. Okay, so all the spawns in front of us. That's good. Where is... If I remember right, this is actually kind of fun to do too. Thinking was Solgaleo, even though he's level 55, I don't know why he's so low. Can't use the synchro machine now? Why not? There we go. As Solgaleo will... Yeah, it runs above the ground. And he's just wicked cool. Not as fast as Room or whatever. Well, this shiny hunt is not going well. Yeah, I wonder if it has anything to do with the synchro, but I know that's not true because we've done lots of shiny hunts this way. And get just as many shiny spawns, but you would not know this is boosted rates. Wow. Where'd my guy go? My character's literally... Oh, there he is. He's over there. Straight up gone. Hey, let's just try picnic for a little bit. This is not working. Alright, this is totally boring. Don't forget this, we're just gonna do a flyover to different spawns. So we get lucky and see something else in the process. Dude, I cannot turn this guy. Turn! What are you doing? A strange spot for an outbreak. The thing about it is you could fly a lot further now to despawn these guys. This outbreak is broken. I've spawned so many for 0. Alright, where's another one? Go check this one. Whoops. Nothing there. Check this one. Portal. This would be a good spot. I think. The TM. Focus Blast. We do not see TMs very often anymore. You would not know we have a shiny sandwich on. If anybody wants to do the raid boss, the 7-star boss, let me know. We just shiny hunting for fun. We've not done it on the Switch 2 yet. So far, the only shiny we found was one when we first got here. Been a complete strikeout. A lot of spawns, but no shinies. And I think this guy's supposed to be boosted. And the spawn point, we've knocked 60 Pokemon out here, so this spawn point is already max boosted with a shiny sandwich and getting nothing. Very strange. I expected more, to say the least. We totally never sync with that. This thing is fused too. This is Dawn Necrozma. Forgot I even fused it. Kind of cool. A little slow on the fly side though. Totally forgot you could throw out boys. These wild Pokemon play with the toy. Nope, they run away. That's awesome. It's silly, but it's awesome. The giant Merrill beach ball. Whoops. Porygon, you got in the way. What else can we do? Not. Attack moves? Attack moves? I guess that's it. What I need to do is I need to send in a shiny Necrozma from Pokemon Go. I've got a bunch of them. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. Sitting here with a regular one. Alright, 4 minutes. We'll go do a couple raids. Rhydon totally needs the ability to fly. It's like a giant alligator running around. He's not very much fun. He's not very much fun. Ooh, Spectrier could be fun. Fast does he run? Not too shabby. It's good speed. I like the little back kick. Knock him out. Well, we get the purple horse to bring the luck for the purple shiny. Let's go. Way back here and despawn all these. You know what's worse is if you're in this mode, thinking mode, and you run away from your character like I am now, like where my character's way back there, and I find a shiny, which has happened decently often, there's no way to catch it. It's the moment you go back, you unsync, it'll despawn. Done that a few times. I think the game intentionally will. Can we knock this thing out? Can I get any stellar charge for that? Get out of here right now. Hey, there we go. Finally. Dude, this took forever. Almost a full 30-minute sandwich, if not a full 30-minute sandwich. And there's two. Look at this. Alright, we're gonna see if any more spawn. That took way too long. The other one out up there. You need to come down here. There's 2 more back there. We got 3 in this set. Why is Blissey? Is this thing clear? 6 seconds on the sandwich. Alright, so we got 1 there, 1 here. I'm pretty lucky with these catches. Alright, well, we have 1 before the sandwich, and then 3 in the last 60 seconds of the sandwich, and nothing in between. That's great. Terrible, but it's great. That is an aggressive attack, my little guy. This one's being a little more complicated. It's already paralyzed. There we go. Three in the books? 4 in the books? I think it's actually 4, because that one I think went to my boxes. He did. Four more shinies to send a Pokemon home. Actually, let's check. Because I know we've brought a lot of these across from Pokemon Go. We got 1 there and a couple regulars from Go. Courtesy of the multiple community days on this thing. I really don't want to fight you. Go away. Alright, 1 more shiny look through here. Anybody else sneak into the party? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go do a raid. A couple raids. If anybody wants to join, needs help, etc., anybody's welcome. Otherwise, we're gonna solo it. But I just do online random raids. Talk about hard. All right, Blissey needs to get put back in its box. Three in here. All right, we'll open this up for anybody. Anybody's welcome to join. Just bring something that can survive. And based on what you bring, I'll switch to either support or stay attack. All right, Coda. Anybody wants him? Nah, we going alone. Wait for that. We'll swap over to this. We got a bonus with the new Topple promo. We just published a video on this event, by the way. So go give it a like. Anything else? Anything else? Lucario. We got Arceus. Nice. Two minutes if anybody else wants him. That looks like it for that. Looks like just us. Running with just us. Annihilate, yeah. Annihilate's a tough one. I did try as well because I noticed on the first night that there were several videos posted with Annihilate, but yeah, it was just too weak. It took the hits too hard to be consistent. Now I know I had the music turned down. We're blasting the music here with this raid. And volume down a little bit. Alright, we got 2 snarls applied. His damage should go down quite a bit now. Get a third one on there. Little paralyzed help there. Alright, we get Crydon buffed up. Are moving the needle on this fight. Easy win. Nice job. All right, we'll reset that, and if anybody else wants in, more than welcome to join. Bring something that can survive. Alrighty, code up. Anybody's welcome. A full Erica draw. Okay. That's new. Yes, go away. Well aware that I didn't play anything. Not really anything else to play here. Knock it out. We're going to go double Arceus this time. All special. Let's do it. I really don't know how well 2 Arceus is going to work here. We'll find out. On paper, it sounds like a good idea. We do have a Gardevoir at least. Help a little bit out with the heals. Alright, did he clear? He did not clear yet. This poor thing is getting absolutely destroyed. Dude, get out of here with your double attack. What I get, what I get. I said we were destroying it. And now he's coming back to make it a challenge. Optimistically, I think. Get out of here with this paralyzed. Hey, there goes the shield. There we go. This gave him a false sense of security. Alright, what's going on? Your turn. Same here. I was kind of like, we're destroying this thing, so I didn't put up a couple calm minds after he cleared and he got to the double attack stage and let us know it. Oh, what are we doing? Tech doesn't play quite right against the computer. The computer doesn't do as smart of moves as the real people. Alright, let me go turn down my audio here. We got that on for sure. Turn this back up. Alright, there we go. Code up. Anybody's welcome to join. Just bring something that can survive. We got this weekend's the last one for this. surprised they didn't release any like news updates today. Or did they? I haven't checked on the next raid boss. Which means we won't likely won't get anything until next Thursday. Oh yeah, 110, 110. I don't really need to heal her up any. All right, let's see. Could go. I'm gonna run Gallade this time. Actually, yeah, why not? Why not? Golden Go Resistor is immune to all Porygon's moves. Might give it a try next. I have not actually tried that one. Yeah, that could work pretty well. Ow. You need to calm down, Porygon. It's hitting me like a truck. Another clean win in the books. Give me the one card I want. All right, code up. Anybody's welcome to join. Just bring something that can survive, or you're comfortable playing. Get that win. Yeah, feel free to, Joe. Whatever you want to play. It's all for fun. I don't mind if we lose. Go ahead and keep Koridon on this side. That way I can use the Snarl move and drop his attack. So if Golden Go is immune or resistant to pretty much everything, he's really going to take no damage. Alright, let's do it. Ooh, 7 HP in a dream. I'm gonna let Koridon go down. Prioritize the Snarls. Yeah, the paralyze is so frustrating. That's why every single build that I did for this guy has got a covert cloak on him. Granted, they've all also got Drain Punch or Recover or something else to help them out. Golden Go can learn Recover, so you could put the cloak on him and then give him Recover for the heals. That could be an option. At least I think he can. I'm pretty sure that my main one does. Yeah, he can learn Recover. Well, still might be viable. Gotta get that covert cloak on there. Golda. Maybe? You may just have to go full Steel Tera versus to get the extra damage. Alright, code up. Anyone is welcome to join. Bring something you are comfortable surviving with. Get this win. Whoa. Might be our first loss. Yeah, I think we're fine. Should not be. Draw 2 cards. We don't have 2 cards left to draw because of that thing. We'll do this, though. Come on, heads! Of course not. Alright. See what happens. We spit him out. Alright, let's do it. See what happens. An HP and a dream for the win. Take it. clear yet? Maybe not clear yet. There he goes. Might be my 6th or 7th Necrozma. Got a lot of them in this event. Retreat. Alright, so what do we get? We got him 3.3 on the Snarl. That's plenty. It's a circuitry kind of day. I'll let you do the rest of the damage. Dude, why do I have 1 HP right now? What happened? Look down for a second. Reset everything. Not bad damage. Could be better. He's being mean to me. Gotta finish him off. Out of heal, cheers. Another win. Yeah, the Stellar Terra Blast, it works well if you have a Pokemon that has Contrary, the ability Contrary, because then it'll actually buff every single time you use it. But other than that, alrighty, we kind of forgot about opening some packs, so we're gonna open some cards now for a little bit. Been live for an hour and a half. Time for a little TCG break. All right, turn some stuff on here. Turn that on. Over to that. It'll work. Good. All right, we're gonna do this Tyranitar 10. We've had stashed in the back for a while, so we're gonna open that. I think that's the only box sealed thing we're gonna open. I need to get my knife. We need the scissors. Open here. All right. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take a look at these two. These are rip and ship things that we bought online, so I do not even remember what they are. Didn't look at them yet. We're gonna do a few packs of Destined Rivals. We got 4 packs left on the Japanese side, so we may do one of those. And we'll add in a couple more. I don't know if we'll do all of this at one time. What time is it? It is 9. Maybe. Maybe we just do it all right now. We've had this 10 for a while. Bought these in a set of 3. I think we've opened the other 2 already. Nice little Tyranitar Cosmo Hollow. There's a few things in here. Code card, we'll turn that in. Nice little Cosmo Hollow on the Larvitar, Pupitar. Not going to focus. And the Tyranitar. Very cool. Put those into sleeves just because Cosmo Hollows tend to always hold a little bit of value. We will have to look those up. If I were to guess, I would say $5 for all 3 of them. Your guess. All right, what do we got in here? We've got Paradox, Obsidian, and Scarlet Violet base. All right, we'll take that. More plastic. We literally were talking Tuesday night about the amount of plastic the Pokemon Company uses. Like in everything and everywhere. And aluminum. We do a lot of tins. It is cool, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, you. Fortunately, we got nieces and nephews I can give them to. I'm not a big collector of the tin cans. We more of the card focused variety here. So, all right, we got those three. Let's go Destined Rivals. We're gonna do two on the Destined. These. What else is in here? What else is in here? We got two Twilight Masquerades. Let's add a Twilight Masquerade into that. Then one Japanese. Pretty good. Pretty good haul. So we'll go Destined. Twilight's going to be there. This will be the order we open these in. Go Paradox, Obsidian, Base. And then we'll start with the Japanese side. See if we get luckier than Tuesday night. So Tuesday night we pulled both Japanese and English Team Rocket Murkrows. So very cool there. That was Tuesday night's hits. Still do not have Persian EX out of the set. The only Mewtwo so far is the Japanese one. The only hit there. We got quite a few others. Some of these are from Rip and Ship. Some of them we pulled. So the Team Rocket Murkrow AX. Cynthia's Garchomp we pulled Tuesday. That was good. Marty's Grimmsnarl. Ethan's Ho-Ho. Team Rocket's Archer full art. And the Clamperl for full art. So that's what we're up to so far. Got our Persian out here for good luck. Got on the Japanese side, the full art Giovanni's Nidoking, and then the Raticate. Team Rocket's Raticate. Those are all sorted things underneath. So, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get ourselves some absolutely amazing stuff here. First things first, camera focus. Moment. All right. First pack that apparently did not actually get cut open. Really close. Grab it. Alrighty, what do we get? Anything good? Anything good? We got Nidorino, whatever that one is. Doom. Debug. I need to switch hands. And oh, there he is. I literally just said it. Persian for good luck. Persian for good luck. There he is. Now we got to get the full art. And the English one. But very nice. Love Persian. Huge Persian person. One of my favorite childhood Pokemon cards growing up. Persian. Somewhere down there we have the old school Giovanni's Persian. So we got to get the new one. Got to get the new one. All right, base set. Base set. What do we get? Find out. Of course, the way we do this is we will take these TCG live codes and we'll go cash those in. So for every pack we open, and we're really opening two. Although I will say on TCG Live, we seem to get way better hits than in real life. We get everything over there. Pachirisu, I accidentally grabbed. Basket, Hypno. All right, that's the boring ones. Little Growlithe Reverse Hollow. Follow that up with Launcher Reverse Hollow. And Miraidon. Obsidian Flame, the set we have yet to pull a Charizard out of. Kind of like Surging Sparks, we still have never pulled a Pikachu out of Surging Sparks. And all the packs we've opened. Some odd luck. Houndour. Combi. Little Diglett. Rowlet. Mawile. Arven. Stunfisk. A very red Stunfisk. Kind of weird. Alright, that's boring cards. Reverse Hollow Chandelure. Into Audino Reverse Hollow. We're going to follow that up with hopefully something good. Hopefully something good, because it is shining on the edge there. It is Thunderous. Dude. I'm pretty sure we pulled like Thunderous in every variation there is from every set. we get a lot of Thunderouses for some reason. Alright, so far the only big decent hit. My trash can over here, so I don't have to pick all this up off the floor. The only decent hit is the Persian. Alright, we got more options. We got options. Panpour, Blitzel, into the Bone Sweet, into Feebas. Blindside. I've never even... This attack does 100 damage to your opponent's Pokemon. Okay. Iron Bundle. Techno Radar. Young. Pan Sage action. Technical Machine De-Evolution. And a low kick solo. Pretty sure that one's new to my collection because I've never seen that card. It is a basic holo, but it's pretty cool. Decent art on there. All right, come on. We need redemption here. We need redemption. We need some good pull. Give us something. All right. Daryl Mock. Poliwag. Armine. Aircross. Palafin. Right. Reverse Hollow. Scolipede. That is a nice full art. Very blurry Sunflora. There we go. Hey, we finally got a hit. We got a hit. Took Twilight Masquerade to do it. Full art Sunflora. Very nice. And behind that is Infernate. Very nice. All right. Sunflora. That is a bright shiny card. We have never pulled that one, so that is new. Fully new. Take that. Very cool. Destined rivals. Let's go where we want it. This is where we want the big ones to be. We still have not pulled an SIR out of this booster box. So if it holds true that you're supposed to get one in every box, we pulled it yet. It's still available to be pulled. We've got some good cards out of this set so far, but not any of the big ones. Let's go Mewtwo. Let's go Mewtwo. We'll take it. But we also want the full art Giovanni's Persian. We need that too. Got the regular. Go with the full art now. Hippodon. Something shining at us there in the background. Arnie's Morgrim. Venture Bomb. All right. I need to keep these separate. We're actually doing a completion binder on Team Rocket. Cornerstone Ogrepon. Into Squovitz. And then, be good. Be there. We got a Team Rocket Wobbuffet. Not the full art, although I don't know that you can get the full art in the pack. I'm not sure. It's the promo in the ETB, but I don't know that it's actually obtainable in the set. Part of me wants to say it's not, because it is that promo. The ETB promo is not obtainable in the set, typically. All right. Last chance. Last chance this time around. We may open a few more cards tonight. We'll see. Bustin. Feebas. Botherbot. Cynthia's Melodic. I think that's new for our collection. All right. Reverse Hollow. Or Tula. Grand Tula. Nice reverse hollow energy. We'll take that. That's cool. And Sneasel. We've got a couple of those. No big hit this time. No big hit this time. Get top loader for that Persian. I know this Persian is literally like worth $1, maybe $2. I don't care, because I wanted to pull it. We got one. We got the Japanese one. We'll take it. Alrighty. TCG Live. Get that up and get that going. See if we get anything better over there. Turn on. What am I turning on? Turn that back on. There we go. Alright, so here's how this works. We're going to redeem all these cards and see what we can open all these packs over again and see if we get better pulls in the game than we did over here, which we usually do. The hit rates are much better for virtual cards. That's for sure. Alright, we're going to get the Tyranitar promos into our collection. Base. Obsidian. Paradox. Twilight. Destined and Destined. Collect all. All right, first one on the list. Let's turn the volume up on that. We can actually hear it. We can hear it. All right, so we got the Tyranitar. Love it. Should get the other two. Yep, the Cosmo Hollows on that one and Larvitar. Very nice. All right, base set. Base set. We pulled. What did we pull? We pulled the Rhydon, the Clauncher, and the Growlithe. That's what we're looking to beat. Jack, max that out. Tatsugiri. All right, Rotom. All right, I'll give Rotom the win. That's a cooler card. Zangoose. Call it a tie. And Armarouge. All right, Miraidon's going to take the win just because Miraidon's cooler than Armarouge. Paradox, is that what this one was? That's these three. We're looking to beat the Hand Sage, the Technical Machine De-Evolution, and the Low Kicks Hollow. Max that. Veluza. Tatsuguri. Alright. Yeah, Tatsuguri wins. Zebstrika. I'm gonna say Zebstrika wins too. With the Brute Bonnet. You know, I mean, the Brute Bonnet's cool. But I'm pretty sure Low Kicks was new to our collection, so we're gonna give Low Kicks the win. OBF, Obsidian Flame. We got these three. Not much there. Not much there. Linoon. Mawile. I'm gonna say Linoon and Mawile both win. Followed up with Garita. You know, I would call it a tie. Call it a tie. We pulled lots of Garitas and we pulled lots of Thunderous. All right, so this is our one big hit. One big hit. We got the full art Sunflora, which is really cool. Dipplin? All right, I don't even know. Dipplin probably loses that. Litwick. Yeah, Infernape is cooler. That's gonna win. And a Zapdos, yeah. Easy win for Sunflora. Destined. Our two packs that did not treat us very well. So we'll go with these three first. The Team Rocket. I like the Team Rocket reverse hollow, don't get me wrong. We'll have to see where these fit into our collection if we already have them or not. Oh, there we go. There we go. Full art Team Rocket's Orbeetle in the game. Like I said, the hits in the game are much higher. Cynthia's Roserade. Would love to get that full art in the real cards. We'll keep these to the side because we're going to put these away. After this. All right, Squilvet. Arvin, Squilvet, Wobbuffet, and Cornerstone. Zamantha. Zamantha's cooler than Squilvet. Ogerpon is definitely cooler than Crustle. Hey, there we go. Look at what I say. What I say. The hits are so much better in the game. That is really cool, though. Team Rocket's Crobat EX. I would not have any issue with pulling that bad boy. All right, best card. Best card might be the Orbeetle. I think, right? Where's the Crobat? I mean, it's kind of a toss-up. You got the art rare, and also the full art EX rare. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give the vote to the Orbeetle because it's the full art. We'll give the vote there. Oh yeah, we got these. We got these still. We got our Rip and Ship cards that I want to open so that we can put into our collection as well. Go back down here. Let's open these up. Yeah, because I have no idea. Don't know. Don't remember. We bought them. Bought a few packs. I think these are 3 packs of cards each in each thing. So your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, cool. You buy them and you know. I do remember not getting any big hits, so there's definitely not a Mewtwo in here. And there's no Persian, but that's okay. We got Persian. Okay, we're not going to spend a ton of time going through these, so we'll kind of skip through the commons. All right, so we got Torchic on the reverse hollow. Skarmory on the reverse hollow. Oh, and Zapdos. Nice. Right. Team Rocket Zapdos. Not sure, but I think we needed that one in English. We definitely have it in Japanese. What else? What else? So, whoops. Totally just smacked the switch. Come back on. There it goes. Reverse hollow Applin. Hypno, very cool. And another Macargo. Yeah, that thing can go away. We got lots of those. And all right. Arvin's Toad School, reverse hollow. Steve's Beldum. All right, we'll take that. And that must be because of the hit, which was Yon Mega. Now I remember why I didn't like this pack. Now, that's cool. We needed that for the collection, so that will go into the binder. We're actually going to take that out of the top loader. Because that will go into the binder with the rest of these. Right there for the moment. That in there. Let's open this one. Whoops. Totally spoiler alert. I just looked at what the hit was on this one. Spoiler alert. It's not that cool. But all right. Let's see what else we got. We'll see how close we get to finishing our binder. We're going to put these cards in the binder together here in a second. We got the reverse hollow Relure, the Botherbot, and the Blaziken. Okay, I think we needed the Blaziken in English, oddly enough. So I'm okay with that. I might be completely wrong about that, but I think we did. Energy. Larvitar. That's actually fire, because I'm pretty sure that was the only one we were missing. Ooh, and the Mimikyu. Well, I'm totally cool with those. I'm the only person in the world excited about regular cards. If you do a completion binder on a set, you really do enjoy them much more. And another Wobbuffet. Okay, let's see where we're at. That's that, and the Dondozo. We needed it. Don't have it. It's very uncool. We'll take it. We will take it. All right, let's get the binder here. Get the binder. We spent some time after Tuesday night stream putting together the binder. Our completion binder for Team Rocket. So we are going to put all of these in it. See how close we are. What's missing. Might take a minute. We got a lot of cards here. None of these were Destined rivals, right? Nope, 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 nope. We have so many Obsidian Flame cards that we might do a completion binder and an Obsidian Flame too. Maybe. It's a big maybe. Definitely want to do Journey together because we're going to buy another booster box of Journey together. We're going to do that one. The Journey together is a completion binder I want to do as well. So, all right, let's see where we're at. First and foremost, let's open this thing up so it stays open. We need to separate these into types. If you didn't know, they always go by types in terms of their numbers. Makes it easy. Categorize and put your cards away. Not the best idea on the binder here, though. Hand is blowing these things. Do I not have a colorless? Let's deal. Alright, fighting. Energy. Grass there. And also on top of it, once you do this, you can go through all of my extras and do one of two things: create a whole nother set to sell, or give all the cards to my nephew, who really loves Pokemon. Either way, it's a win, right? Dark. There. Wait. Okay. Fire into water, electric, fighting, psychic. I think I'd fix those two up. Totally fine. Does not matter at all. We totally put those backwards. All right, that's that. Let's separate the two EX pulls that we're going to put in here, which would be on Mega and Dondozo. And then, speaking of which, that Nidorino is going to go, well, never mind. That's Nidoqueen. Wrong one. Let me go on the next page. Right there. Yeah. Nidoran into Nidorino. I'm going to separate these first, though. Some of these I know we definitely already have. Dark energy, leave that, and grass. Okay. Water, electric. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. See where we're at. See how close we are. So Yan Mega goes on the front page. Go. There with the Yanma. I don't even know what the first card is. None of these three. So we've got card 19. So we have the basic, standard, and now we've added the reverse holo to the Tarantula. Even better. Applin is 16. So there, we've already got that reverse holo, so we'll set this card back there for the nephew, a Relor. I think we already got that one reverse holo. We do, so that one we're done. Torchic 40 right there. So we'll put the reverse holo over top of the flat one. Got the Blaziken now. Macargo we've already got, so that can go back there. This one I'm pretty sure is new. The Aracuda. It's 62, yeah, right here. It's reverse holo. Zapdos. Don't know if we got Zapdos yet. I think, yeah, we do. Got Zapdos. That can go back there. Wobbuffet. That is 82. So we're new. We did not have a Wobbuffet. We have two Wobbuffets, right? I'm going to keep two Wobbuffets in here. Actually, I'm going to keep two of the Zapdos as well. Keep two of the nicer ones. Two Zapdos is clear. Team Rocket's Mimikyu reverse holo is super cool. That one's a big win. We only had the base for that one. Got that. Hypno. Needed him, so that's another one. Another filled-in spot. Right, over to fighting. We needed the Larvitar, so huge win there. We now have the reverse holo for all three. Or for, well, Larvitar, Pupitar, and the Tyranitar, which is just regular. Although I think you can get it for reverse holo, the Tyranitar. I think we have, what do we have? Yeah, we got it. Get the reverse holo and the regular foil. Nice. All right, Cornerstone, Toad Scroll. I know I saw the Toad Scroll. We have that one already reverse holo, so that can go away. Cornerstone. Ooh, not have that one reverse holo. So another win. Got a lot of good pulls there. Sneasel. Keep that. Have 2 Sneasels in there. And Skarmory, we got Skarmory, so we can toss that guy. Steve's Beldum, that's a big win there. Reverse Hollow, did not have it. Not only do you work to complete every card, you also work to get every card Reverse Hollow to make it look even awesome. Awesomer, better. Super cool. And Arvin's Squovit, we did not have Reverse Hollow either, so that's another win. All right, and then we got the Team Rocket Fatherbot 172. Oh yeah, we needed that one as well. Looks like almost every one of these cards is a good pull. Team Rocket's Energy 182. We didn't have that one at all. Look at that. Look at that. Take it. Yeah, now we gotta do these foils. No, we don't. This is the regulars. These are the regulars. We'll save these. We won't do these on camera. Put those back there. Just the foils. We made a good progress with just the foils. And then the goal will be to take all these Japanese cards, and I'm actually going to put them behind the English set, because this should have just enough pages in it, oddly enough, to do both sets. I may end up buying another Japanese booster box, depending on how close we get to completing that set. If nothing else, I'm going to put all the cool foils and whatnot that are we got, because we got quite a few for the Japanese set. None of them worth enough money to really worry about selling, so none of those are foil. It's amazing how often I miss a foil energy card. At the end of the night, we'll be looking at it and be like, oh, I forgot the Don Dozo. Got the Dawn. What is he, 66? Before, so he goes right here next to Topple in front of the Wellspring Ogre Mask. Very nice. We're gonna do a cover on this binder too. The R or something, I don't know. We'll figure out what we're gonna put on there. Cheap binders and then make your own covers so they look absolutely amazing. Fix everything we destroyed over here. All right, not too bad, not too bad, not too shabby. Decent pulls, tons and tons of new stuff for the collection. That's going to wrap up the card segment of the show for a little bit. We got a whole party of stuff out here watching us. Alright, we're going to do this raid, another 7-store Porygon. It'll be open for anybody that wants to join in a moment. We're going to do a quick break. I need to do... What do we need to do? To change the YouTube video on the Be Right Back screen with something new. Do the Arceus Koraidon, the Arceus showcase. Nah, we'll do the Koraidon showcase. I don't even know. Koraidon. Do that. Alright, I will be back momentarily. Until then, I'm going to show you how it's done. Enjoy. Okay, so for your Koraidon, here's what you're going to do. This is going to be a pretty straightforward build. This is the exact same raid build that I have for everything else. This is the same Koraidon I've used forever. So we're going to go Covert Cloak, Held Item with fighting as our Tera Type. No surprise there. This Porygon is normal type and weak to fighting. With that, we're going to run Drain Punch, Collision Course, Sword Dance, and then we've tacked on Snarl. Snarl really, really does help us survive, especially kind of in that critical shield point where we need to buff up a little bit. So here's what you're going to run. And then in terms of your EV spread, like I said, this is just the one I use for everything else, so it's full HP, full attack. If you're building one specifically for this and you want to buff special defense, go right ahead. Otherwise, that's all you have to do. Give it these numbers, and let's go do this raid. All right, we're in. We got Bellabolt, the MVP of this thing, locked in our party. Check out the video down there in the related videos on how to lock your party so that you always have Bellabolt, and you make this thing that much easier. I will say the first time I soloed this with Koraidon, we did not have Bellabolt. It can be done. You just take a lot more damage. All right, so we're going straight into Snarl for turn 1. All right, he's going to hit you first for 5 turns because of that Trick Room. He's going to do a decent amount of damage. That's okay. So 1 Snarl, and then we're going to move to Drain Punch. That's pretty much just going to stay on Drain Punch for a while. Pretty much until he resets his stats. Once he resets his stats, then we'll flip to using Snarl again to get him knocked down a little bit. Sorry about that. All right, so Drain Punch, staying on Drain Punch. He's going to reset his stats at, what is it, 70, it's 80% time. Then he resets our stats at 70% time. And the point of using Drain Punch right here is just keeping Koraidon alive, and we're just sort of, you know, wasting those 5 turns that Trick Room is going first. And we're building our Tera. So Tera's built, good to go there. From here, we're you know, probably still a little bit. He uses that reset kind of at the A and the L, so we can just choose to wait, or you know, we could use another Drain Punch. At this point, it doesn't really matter, so we'll wait. And there we go. That was pretty much at the the EL marker. So he's cleared himself. From there, I'm gonna go into Snarl. He's gonna get to go first here, so that might have been the only consolation to use another move there. Snarl would have went first. Now, I'll go first. So we're going to go straight into a second Snarl. This is kind of funny. Use 2 Snarls. I've done it with 1. With Bellabolt, probably, honestly, you're probably fine with 1. And then I'm going to go into 1 Sword Dance. Has he cleared my... He's not cleared my stats yet. So what we'll do is we'll Tera and Drain Punch, because I don't believe he's cleared our stats yet. So don't Sword Dance until after he clears your stats. And there's about 10% time set there difference. 80% he resets his, 70% he resets ours. So after this move, he should reset us. If he didn't already and I just missed it. Either way, those will get me healed up. And the reason we put the Covert Cloak on this is because he's going to use Psychic a lot. And with that Psychic, there's the clear, perfect timing. Drops your special defense, and that it gets really, really bad for Koraidon if his special defense gets dropped, because obviously this it's a 7-star raid boss. He can and will one-shot with a critical hit, especially with the special defense down. So 1 nice Sword Dance there. I'm going to go ahead and do a Drain Punch. Make sure we keep our HP nice and high to guard against that potential critical when and if it hits you. I think I said in the other video, the main video, he will not reset our stats again. So I am free to buff this Koraidon all the way to the max. And we're going to. We're going to go 3 Sword Dances here. We'll rotate Sword Dance and Drain Punch to make sure we're full. And then from there, we're just going to have fun. We're going to absolutely destroy this guy. So we're still above 50% HP. Pretty good. Got a Paralyze, so that paralyzed the Discharge right there. Really, really nice. Because if that would have hit, I would have just gone into using the Drain Punch. And then come back the next turn and use the other Sword Dance. Alright, now we're ready to go ahead and Drain Punch to get rid of the shield. We are max attack on this Koraidon. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Where we at? Depending on how much damage. Off that back. Groudon's over here in a fight with a Flesh Finder. I think it end very well for him. Let's turn off the music this game. Got a good beat to it, but let's turn it off. Alright, let's do it. Porygon. Still online. Alright, anybody can join. Bring something you can survive with. While we're doing this, we're going to see if we can win with our Mewtwo EX deck. Team Rocket's Mewtwo deck. So good. So good. So strong. Team Rocket decks in general are very strong. Continually modify it every single time we do anything with it. Oh, wow, we drew Grimer firsthand. That was a brand new card I just introduced to see how well it would play. A lot of people running the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon against the Mewtwo deck because pretty much every card in it by default has an ability. Told you. Told you. Every time. So I've been adding some cards in, such as that Grimer, to help take care of that. Okay, we're gonna let it roll. Not gonna do anything. Not gonna attach an energy, no. Because if I'm gonna reset it, I'd rather give up and reset on the first turn than spend 15 minutes into the fight or into the battle, the duel. All right, no takers on Porygon. That is quite all right. Cancel, yes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go this. We're just gonna see if a random online group can get the job done. About 50-50 on whether they can get the job done. Usually you get those that are nowhere near properly prepped, and my turn, this guy did nothing. Maybe he timed out. I bet he timed out. We're gonna go here. Throw that on there. Just gonna dump both of those. We'll dump Archer. Alright, give me... What do I want? I want that. It's 2. It's so broken that you can do this. Got Peter with Glade. That's a good sign. Always a good sign when somebody uses something I made for... Well, I guess I didn't make a YouTube video on Glade. I was going to. He's one of my strongest builds. I'm really curious how this Grimer works. The move on it looks absolutely broken, but we've yet to actually use it. That's the first time I've ever used it. So even if he pulls Cleffa onto the bench, is it still going to discard it? I mean, because that's kind of broken. I mean, it is hands down broken, especially in a Team Rocket's deck, because you can, with Giovanni, you can just flip Pokemon around like crazy. I'll have to put in two Grimers. I think this guy disconnected. It's probably going to give me the win here anyway. All right, we'll take the free win. All right, what do we got? We've got this person, Chinese, Japanese. I want to say that's Chinese. It's still not readied up. Rule of thumb on online raids: do not ready up until everybody else readies up. That way I can cancel it if I need to. There he goes. All right, we're gonna run it. Because if somebody brings in something that's completely terrible, you can always cancel. Yeah, Arc here is definitely not there. He is disconnected. Could be getting the default victory here. We'll take it. Skill swapping that analytic. Thank you. Oh, and the weak armor. There's the ring. Alright. There were no smart tactics there. Although, okay, so skill swapping analytic was great, but then he used reflect. Now I question the knowledge base. Reflect does nothing. 0 against Porygon. And have light screen. We were in standard match. We weren't in ranked. That face. Alright. We unqueued the wrong match. Oh, wow. Terrible draw. I'm gonna reset his stats in a minute, so we're just gonna wait for the reset, then re-snarl. Got Mewtwo anyway. Oh, what do I need here? We need... This is always the tough play. I'm gonna do this. deck for a trainer. Alright, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go. Hopefully the draw is good. And it was so-so. I need another energy. Actually, Mewtwo cannot attack until I get more Pokemon on the field anyway. Alright, we're gonna give him another turn. Well, now we managed to win this with this team. Not too shabby. Interesting choice to boss's orders there. Okay. We need something here. What does she do? She gives me 8 draws. We're gonna do that. We need cards. Really need some energy cards too. We get lucky here? Nope. Well, yeah. Whole lot of nothing. We're gonna end it. Literally added cards to this deck and just can't draw them. Alright, we'll put the code up for about 60 seconds. If anybody wants in, feel free to jump in, bring something you can win with. Otherwise, we'll just go with, go for the, solo again. Must be having an equally as hard time drawing the cards he wants. There we go. Thank you so much. Once you get the energy out of the deck, you're in a much, much better shape. Alright, now we can play this. Him up here. Do still need one more Pokemon. See what we draw. There we go. Now we're talking. I don't think I'm gonna play anything. We're just gonna do the attack and move on. Gerald, hello, welcome, welcome. We got an eBay auction we're watching here, down to the last few minutes. It's got our Team Rocket's Persian in it that we want. The full art version. So far, we're getting it for $4, and there's 11 cards. So it's a pretty good deal if it plays. If we get the win. I don't think we will. I'm not going to go too high on this. The Team Rocket's Moltres in it, too. Just the regular one. What is this guy doing? Serious Broccoli. That's his name. Here we go with Greninja. Okay. So. Greninja's broken. It's broken. But he didn't attack. Does he have no energy? I'm confused. Dump that. This. Alright, we're ready to go over here. We got a very, very interesting squad. We're gonna see if this squad can pull it off. I still need to play. Draw that. Alright, we'll put Wobbuffet down. We're going to put the other Mewtwo down. Fine for now. Probably, maybe, I don't know, in hindsight, maybe not do that. 560 damage. Dude, that Greninja's weak. So what's 160? 160 is 30-20? I mean, I don't even need to discard a card. We will, just because it's... why not? Well, emphasis for 400 damage. That was rude. Alright. Drew Ariana. Okay, somebody really wants all that. Oh, we're in pretty good shape. Just hold. This team lost. This team lost hardcore. I gotta stop multitasking. We can't. Got the 2 minutes on the auction. Went a little bit higher than I wanted to, but really want the Persian. It has the monstrous in it too. I think the Persian's worth about $10 on its own. 8 to 10 bucks. Okay. All right. Well, this guy gave up. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna go this number. Gonna go ahead and pull in that guy. Make sure there's nothing extra that happens that we don't like. Guy. Whoever is making me spend extra money. I mean, it's a good trade-off. There's like... we're gonna let it roll. Appreciate the effort. Oh, rude. Dude, sniped the auction at the end. That's right. I think we were both overpaying for the cards that we were getting there. Better him than me. Well, maybe. We got an Annihilate in here. Anyone's welcome. Just bring something you're good with and you know can survive. Alright, well. Take the win. Discard both of those just for the extra damage for fun. I think that's a rank. Yep. Two Green Ninja. Where's that put us? So we got to go through Corviknight and Tyranitar for Ultra League. We've never hit Ultra League, but that's mainly because we've never tried to hit Ultra League. But there's some pretty good rewards in here. And the Master Ball one's really good. That's our card. That's the one we want. That's the one we were just trying to get in an eBay auction. So we're gonna get it. We're just probably gonna have to buy it because so far we're striking out on pulling it, but that's okay. It's all right. But fortunately, it's cheap. This card is now less than 10 bucks. So yes, definitely going in our collection. All right, let's do it. Annihilate and ride on. So that's there. That Moltres, I would love to have that Moltres as well. I think that one's actually fairly affordable now too. I don't know how. I don't know where that one's at. Let's see. That Moltres is. Yeah, it's currently under $10, $9.70. Persian's at $6.55. Yeah, so even less. Definitely paid. That guy definitely way overpaid that auction. He paid $20 for about 11 cards that are worth, all of them worth $1 a piece, and then the Persian. So he overpaid by every bit of $5. But that's the nature of an auction. Gotta know what the cards are worth before you start bidding. I don't know. Maybe we get the Master League rank. Maybe. I feel like we could. We just gotta actually play enough to do it. That's our biggest thing. We don't do enough battles to actually get there. That's why I'm usually middle of the great ball. Same with TCG Pocket. Could probably get much further in that one. There's not enough incentive to go through all that sweating. This is just so many meta type decks and having to play perfect. And people are so really good. At least TCG Pocket gives you hourglasses. This game pretty much gives you every card you could possibly want, which is also good too. We're gonna go Grimer first. Alright, did he clear? He did not clear yet. I'm gonna hold until he clears and then snarl back up. The Badoo and Dreepy start. Oh, so common. Oh, this one's the... I haven't seen this deck in a minute. I don't know that I've played this deck at all since the new set came out. I'm going to let Koraidon go down here and just get the extra snarl, since we'll have plenty of time. I can't play any of them. Okay. We're gonna lose this one because of Badoo. Goodbye, Badoo. Love it. Now what are you gonna bring in? 'Cause you're gonna lose whatever you bring in next too. Ideally, Dusclops, yeah, because if he evolves Dusclops, then he can just toss it anyway and take advantage of the ability. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I mean, we really just kind of gotta take the hit for this one. Nothing you can do. What are the odds he doesn't get Dust Form? Would be absolutely amazing. Oh, what does this do? I don't remember. Nice, easy win. Rhyme. Got pretty much every card he could possibly need to make this win for him in the beginning. Well, this was a nice while lasted. This is what you call a loss. Alright, what are we gonna play? Let's go with we is in a rough spot here. Knows it. Can't do that. Be on the field. And we'll see what he does. Choices. Yeah, keep Dragapult in, take out the spider, or do you let him get knocked out? Or you pull him, retreat him, and then play Badoo again. Left him in. Gonna play that. That. Gonna get rid of it. Alright, so we only need 160 more. Take that guy out, so we will not do a discard. Don't know if I have 3 Team Rocket's energy in this deck. If I don't, I really need to have. Oh, dude, with your Iono. There's the other Team Rocket's energy I was talking about. He does realize what this card does, does he not? Well, I do appreciate your choice to put him in the front. I guess I don't have any energy in the graveyard, do I? That's sad. Gonna play that card again. Dude, get out of here with this. That's the 3rd Iono he's played. We drew another Rocket's energy. We got 4. All right, we buffed the deck. We remembered. You just took me down to my last prize card. Don't know that I would have done that in his place. 1 Spite Ops is more than enough for Mewtwo. You can only discard from 1 Pokemon anyway. And I still have no energy in there to work with. There you go. Yeah, I mean, he knows it's over. 80 damage. All I gotta do is move the Rocket's Wobbuffet. Taking it the win. Look at that. And we were worried. We were worried. Never a doubt. Alright, we'll open those up again. Anybody want to join? Anybody's welcome. Bring something you're good with and can survive. celebrate the pull. Come from behind victory on the Mewtwo deck. Where we at? Collect. Collect. Use 8 abilities. Ideally, I should be able to complete that fairly quickly with the Spidops, but it's not not exactly playing out in that way. Yeah, we'll do that later. Alright, this will be the last raid. Last opportunity. If you are watching and you want to get in, get in. This is it. 10:30, we are going to wrap it up here and momentarily. Well, they brought in a new oh, Cynthia's Garchomp releases. This box releases tomorrow? Was it today? Let me know. Don't matter, we can be able to buy it anywhere anyway. It'll be all of impossible. At least for retail. If you want to pay scalper rates, you could get 100 of them. What's that Garchomp at? Theoretically, the value of that should be decently low. If it's not, it will be after that box drops. Yeah, that Garchomp's currently worth $11. Once that box drops, it's going to drop to like $3. Because there are going to be so many of them. Too good, too good. Alright, no takers on the raid. No takers. Canceling it out. That is alright. A good night. Lots of wins. Lots of raids. Good stuff. Alright, it's 10:30. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a lot of fun. Got some good wins and like everything. Started out shiny hunting. Got some of the Porygons. Got some good Pokemon card pulls. Love that, as always. So, yeah, not sure when the next stream will be. Next week is really, really busy, so it quite literally might be 2 weeks before we get back online. But you definitely will get some YouTube videos in the intro. So, if you're on the Twitch side, thank you so much for being here. You're going offline now. God bless as always. Take care. Twitch should be offline. Yes. Yes. And then same for all of you on the YouTube side. Thank you so much for being here. God bless as always. And we will see you in the next one whenever it might be. Might be 2 weeks. We'll see. We'll see.